Hello and good morning. Here we have Oblivion. I just figured I'd give you guys a short little view on them. We've got a quest called, I can't remember what it is, but anyway, it's to go and get the skeleton key of Oblivion, which is highly useful. It happens to be basically an unbreakable lockpick. And if you're like me, you're horrible at lockpicking this style of mini game. I can do the other one from Skyrim and Fallout. No issues, no problems. Very good at it. This lockpick system, I'm horrible. So we're going to grab that unbreakable lockpick so that way I'll at least have a chance of getting some of the goodies that I've been having to pass up. Just because I can't get the chests open or doors open real well without having 60 some lockpicks. And it may be a PlayStation thing because Bedrock is more difficult of a platform than other systems. We could be dealing with that too. Don't know. Just know that for me, in this particular game, I suck at lockpicking. So, according to the sources where I was watching it, it's going to be somewhere around here, right here in this little itty bitty notch area right here. And it's a shrine that we got to look at. And it starts a quest. So we're going to mark it. It's somewhere here. And then, of course, we're going to fast travel to the closest thing we can find. I have a horse. Ah, great. Bring it, crabs, everything else. I am using a tank build. So, and I do pick up a few things that I need. What we got here? I can't remember what Summer of Elite does right off there. And I'll pick up a few of these. Just because they do a pretty good job of restoring just on their own. I haven't gotten to the alchemy side of it yet, making potions. I probably should. But I just haven't yet. Mainly because I'm new to the game. This is the first time I've played Oblivion. When a lot of these games had come out, I had stopped gaming because I was a gamer back in the 90s and to about 2005 when I just had to set it down for financial reasons, and I was just married and we were trying to get ourselves established. So a lot of these games I didn't get to play. We're gonna pick up that pelt. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Just because I stopped, like I said, finances, everything else. And I didn't start again until 2016 when I watched another presenter that many of you guys know, Fighting Cowboy, um, because they had the one with the gal that was he ran around and were fighting like robotic dinosaurs, regular creatures. Um, Zero Dawn. That's us. So when they brought Zero Dawn in, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna play this game just because you're hunting robotic dinosaurs. It's past technology, blah blah blah." Still have that game. Still love that game. PlayStation 4 is at my mom's. It's been refurbished, better hard drive, all that put in there for the kids. They'll play it, and they don't seem to be playing it. So I'm about ready to confiscate Zero Dawn and see about moving some stuff around and putting it back on the PlayStation 5 to replay it, unless I get more back from my saves from the cloud. Then, but I still may replay it just because. I really need something to trap souls. I'm a fighter class, of course. And I'm really tired of buying soul gems. What do we got going on now? Who fucking crap. Yeah, I really need to fight a bitch be good stick, so I'm not using a lot of magic all the time for soul gems. I really need to get one of those. I use blunt weapons, just because. I'm going to show some of the stats here. Lord, so I can regenerate magic, have a higher rating of armor. I'm basically trying to make my guy a Viking Raider as close as I can. They don't have medium armor, so I had to go with heavy. Light is going to be too light. A lot of the times with raiders in their armor, it was a medium, so that way they could survive arrows and some strikes because they were raiders. They also didn't wear their armor when they were out to sea. It's like you see in the movies, they're dressed up in this or that. No, they didn't. They wore their regular clothes, and the armor was stashed underneath the bottom part of the boat there. It helped give the longship weight and balance. So anyway, there's a little history. So I've got heavy armor. Here's my builds. Strength. I don't know why it's still saying that, because I cured my vampirism, so I don't know why these are still down. As you can see, I'm going after a real beefy build. Like, I have 0 blade skills. I need to start doing some other stuff. I say I need to get mysticism up so I can be a Jedi. Start moving rocks and stuff out of the way that I don't need. Let's see, like 0 for this. Marksman, I'm still working on. Sneak, non-existent. I mean, come on, I'm running around in this. I need to work on speechcraft, so. But the big one is I gotta figure out why my strength is so low. Why it's saying it's down. I don't know, I might be tired. But anyway, let's see what we got for that. We'll hit that. I did not know garlic resisted disease. I'm going to start keeping those in there. It restores speed. That restore fatigue. Very nice. I just got a shit ton of potions because I don't know, what I'm gonna need until. Oh, hey, you need this. I do like the fact that you can hold your breath as long as you can. That is very nice. I played so many other games where it's like, oh yeah, you hit the water, you're drowning, which is more realistic, but it's more realistic. It's just nice to play a good role-playing game that you're like, here's your RPG character. Here's D&D all over again. Wow, first edition. Not second edition. Second edition, they kind of went wild, but it was fun. We didn't nearly have the stuff that you did with first, where you said, oh yeah. So we gotta see about finding this statue in this shrine. We'll hit this. Because it's here. It's awesome. These are opening finally. We found this inn. Won't need a mine. Right now we're just strictly trying to find this statue. Out here in the woods, begin a quest. I don't even know. I don't even really know where is exactly. I just know a generalization. So that's what we're looking for here. What is this? Ooh, stinkhorn. I remember those. Just glad I now found some. It's been since the very beginning since I've had stinkhorn. We've got to find this statue for this quest for the ebony lockpick. Okay, we're in Blackwoods. There it is, Nocturnal Shrine. So, according to the map, we'll go ahead and pull that up real quick. Right here is the inn, the Drunken Dragon. So, if you just follow the words on the map, and then if you look at the beginning of the T, how they have the video gamers have it set up, that T, see how it's darker and then it thins out? And they have it with a little notch at the top. That's a hidden arrow to tell you there's an important shrine right here. If you look at it, you know, right here. This with that, see how it's darker? And it's a little darker there, this and that. That's a hidden Easter egg for the players right here. So we're like, oh, this direction should be something of importance. And lo and behold, this direction, if you follow it, we're coming up on the Nocturnal Shrine. Right here it is. Developers put little things like that in there so you can say, hey, there's probably something important here because we've got a little hidden indicator. So there you go. Here's the Nocturnal Shrine. Because I want to keep these videos short, I'm going to check the time and see what it is. Yeah, we've only been 17 minutes, so we'll start the quest. But yeah, I've noticed that through a lot of games I've played, hidden things like that, or something that's going to be very useful and they know players are going to want, it's like, hey, here's a little thing, because we can't give you all the goodies, but here's an indicator that this might be an area of interest, or POI, point of interest. Go check it out. So you got to look for little subtle things like that in games. And it's really hard, because everybody overlooks them. I mean, everybody does. You just look at it and go, all right, well, that's just fancy print. When you start doing research, YouTube has so many people put this out there. You'll look at it and go, oh, hey, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. So you start trying to look for indicating things in the game that the developer's like, hey, this is something cool here. You'll want to check it out. And it may not just be rumors. It may be something hidden like that. Here's an Easter egg for you. And when my buddy, the miserable gamer, told me, hey, you know, you can get a unbreakable lockpick, I literally said, oh, great sage, where is this wonder that I definitely need, so I'm not swearing about not having lockpicks and having a miserable experience because of how bad I suck at lockpicking. And he told me, and I was like, all right. So I looked it up because I needed a starting point. What do I need to do? And then the minute that I saw the indication on the map where it was, saw the lettering. I was like, oh, oh, jeez, I missed that one. That's good, guys. That's really good. I'm glad that you put that arrow for the Easter egg in there. I completely missed that one. Yeah, so anyway, this is pretty early for me. I've still got my coffee and cigar going here. Relaxing in the morning before it dries out so I can...
Night among strangers. Secrets in the dark. Nocturnal is here.
Yay!
But my eye is blind and drowned, stolen from its shrine and hid in dark waters.
Oh, great. Well, at least I have a potion of
To steal from a god most
breathing.
unwise. In Leowin, two Argonians think themselves secret, but the eye has seen them. Find these thieves in the city that spans the waters. Learn where they hide my eye. Retrieve the eye of nocturnal mortal, and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
Sweet. Here we go. Okay. Wrong button. Sorry, guys. Well, I will say this. At least when it comes to this, the devs are like, oh, this is where you go. Go. I love that when games do this with the quests. You don't need to try and figure this out unless it's a really ultimate, fantastic item. Then they're like, all right, here's some clues for you to try and find it. Blah, blah, blah. Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them, you're just literally going, I'm going to throw my hat against whatever it is because of what we're doing. What we got over here? I probably really should get some potions made, start doing alchemy. I really should do that.
We can avoid rats, disease-spreading little nuisances.
I've heard others say the same.
Do you think what
do we got here? Strawberries. Take some blackberries. What we got here? I want tomatoes. I'm stealing all your stuff to make cobbler pie. Bye. Good luck with you. We're getting this lockpick before I hit any more caves. Normally at this, be like, all right, here's a cave. We're going to go do it. So we're going to run and mark some caves, and then we're going to go play with the lockpick once we get it. Nice. Nice tomb to beat things with. Ooh, more stinkhorn. Yes, please. All right. Who wants their ass beat? What is it? Ah, mud crab. I really am gonna have to buy more gems. Just because I don't have a star of whatever yet that players have told me I need to get, nor do I have summoning and extract soul. So I really don't have magic. I was really hitting hard about the Viking Raider and not a Viking Seer, which the Seers are they're the priests, magic class, in Viking society. My mother's, my grandfather's side were Norse, and they came from Seers. My father's side is Dutch, so they went from Celts to Norse to that, and they were Seers as well. So my lineage is of Holy. And my father only needed to take the test to be an ordained minister. He never really wanted to do that, but he used all of his training in that to help people in the church and the community. Plus, he was a school teacher, so he helped children and families as he could. So, very much ingrained in our family history to serve the communities, to help them. And even to this day, my sister has gone back to school to be a teacher. I work in the medical field. I am getting ready to start training for lathes because I work for a company in their division that they make medical equipment for civilian and military. And there's still that strong desire to heal people or to be part of the class of people, even in this country, that heals those or provides what's needed to heal individuals. So that's a little bit of my family history. But anyway, here we are. We're here. We got to go find whatever it is. Let's see where we're going here. I'll pull up the map. Oh, I see. It only comes out at night. Well, if that's the case, then we need to find an inn. It's my first time here, so let's find an inn. We're going to be reversing our schedules here, guys. That tower. What do we got in here?
Beggar?
Yeah. Come here.
One more coin and I... Thank you,
Coin.
kind sir. Thank you, kind... He's a fairy tale, of course. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
I got my speechcraft up, my charisma up a little bit more. We're gonna go talk to the Thieves Guild. Not because I want to destroy them or turn them in, but because they supply lockpicks. Even though I'm going to have my infinite lockpick, I'm still going to keep friends with the Thieves Guild because they're so useful in these games. At first, we've got to find a Fighters Guild. There's an inn right there. Perfect. Okay. Let's stop at the weaponsmith first. Alright.
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tunzeus. Because you don't want to be on the dead guy side of the line, do you?
I do like how they did the reptilian voices in this game. Very, very well done. Very well done. Very impressive.
Have a look
All
around.
right, let's see what we
You
got
won't
here.
find better prices in all Tamriel.
What do I have? So you can have that. Glass. Awesome. I need to start putting on some of these. Putting the magic stuff on there that I need. Name. You can have that, yeah.
Fine transaction.
Chameleon. Nice, I'll keep those just in case. What do I can sell that I don't need? Nightshade, I'll sell those. I don't have poisons. Keeping those. Complete that. That I've only run across once. I've only got 6. I'm not. Those, no. Charisma, cure poison, healing, visibility. Restore fatigue. I've got plants. You can
A
have
good price
that.
for a good customer.
You can have that because I can't make poisons. Oh, Sinkhorn damages health. I thought it did something else. Okay.
A good price for
That
a
would have
good
been bad.
customer.
That would have been really bad. Healing, restores agility, restores fatigue, restores luck. I really need to start figuring out what I need to do with all that vampire dust stuff. Found. Spell. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Definitely going to do that on some of the better caves. Okay. Next. How much do torches weigh? Oh, 0. Awesome. I've still got 2 of those. You can have these. I've got to start putting that on my hotbar. See, that's how good I am at lockpicking. I have 2 out of 60 left. Just trying to do one cave. And I was trying to do the tricks where you hold up on left stick and it keeps bouncing it up to the top. Still couldn't do it. I'm just horrible at lockpicking in this game. Okay, let's see what he has. Not interested in that. No sword, no sword, no sword, no sword. Gosh, that's all you have. Oh, looks like a 2-hander. What do you got for weapons? You've got no armor. What do you have here? Just everything I sold you. Okay, you suck. I don't need those. You know, if I was a blade
Come back
user,
and see
you would
me
be
again.
awesome. No.
Bye.
I have to go to the capital to buy a bitch be good stick. Or, yeah. Or the other one that I just like to call it, just a simple melee beating device. They're not worried about magic or anything. It's just there to take care of noobs. But anyway, here we are. I'm going to get a room. We're going to set my character up for night so we can do this nocturnal quest. And we're going to go from there.
Hello
So
there.
I'll catch you guys later. Have a good morning.